Yeah.
ধূমপান স্বাস্থ্যের পক্ষে ক্ষতিকর।
We've had starting points and stages, halts and turns, weeks of reckoning and realization, all leading to the judgment day. It's Misaka United against Mata Rukmani FC for a place in the top 4. So welcome to Friday showdown of the Hero Indian Women's League. It is the second last day of group games to determine the top 8. The designated home side for this evening is Misaka United. Misaka United allowed another resurgence in their loss to Kahani FC, and the defense finally tink to the pressure applied. Sonia Poku comes in, Lucky surprisingly left on the bench at the midfield 3 that allows Laurin Moani to drift out wide and control things. And so Lucky Jira, the Kenyan, fresh from a hat-trick in the previous game, is the big name on the bench. Anup Thesas Raj, the head coach, going with a 4-2-3-1, which suggests more control in midfield, and Simran Gurung is leading the line. And talking about Sports Odisha, the head coach Paromita making only one change to the lineup that started in that win against East Bengal, and Rekha Podal suspended for this one. Manisha replacing her. It's a creative midfield with Poonam and Sanfira Nongrum already showing how well they can combine. And as for Sports Odisha, Manisha Nayak and Ankita Singh can add that extra creativity for Paromita shit. The final third, even though is full of creativity, they all love keeping possession, but all of that needs to be converted, and the finishing has been floundering, and Anju will want to change that. And so many words have been used to describe the ways of Anup Raj, purist and pragmatist among them, but the Hero Indian Women's League have been tough to navigate even for the most experienced of head coaches. And so Simran Gurung gets her start as she cut a frustrated figure on the bench in the last game, but given her ability to create and finish, she will be Sports Odisha's biggest threat. Paromita injected the grit into the Sports Odisha side, and the experience of the number 6 Sumitra Hembram as setting teams up defensively has been tested. While they have been tightened a little bit, she will know that both ends of the pitch needs quality to survive this in the league. However, missing Rekha Podal is going to be a big blow for Sports Odisha. The Nepalese international scored 4 goals for the side from Odisha this season. And so Misaka United go down to 6th. A victory can take them above Sports Odisha and give them a chance to qualify due to a better goal difference. Even a point will be enough for Sports Odisha to qualify unless Mumbai Knights, they beat Gokulam Kerala by a 4 goals margin, and that is quite difficult. But Sports Odisha, they would want to approach this game with a mindset to win, and Misaka can't afford a draw. They got to win this at any cost. And so the referee in charge of today's game is Kanika Burman from West Bengal, and the first women referee from that belt of Bengal to be included in the AFC's elite panel. 137 games so far under her belt, and she is supported by Roshni Maibam and Chimchim Seto. And once a coach of Don Bosco, in the Kerala Women's League, Bentila Dicot is the referee assessor, Kimberly Miranda is the match commissioner, along with the 2 skippers Tarini Kumar and Mamta Patra. Misaka United have collected just 6 points from the last 4 matches, and their average minutes per goal has crossed the 90-minute mark, despite having the likes of Rekha, Lalrin Muani, Lavanya and Lucy, all able attackers, unable to find the net. Even the set pieces aren't going in despite the height available. They come up against a side known for their attacking football and their defensive resilience. They have conceded only 2 goals so far and managed to keep 4 clean sheets. Sports Odisha will be needing to stick to their ethos, start converting from good positions, good chances, and chances to goals and goals into points. And Manisha Nayak and Anju will be the creators in chief once again today. For Misaka United, it is a familiar task up front to score. but given their record, they are in an unfamiliar patch of form. Uh, to think the talent available on the pitch today has found it difficult to find the back of the net with exactly the kind of trend that has made the ups and downs of this season so fascinating and so difficult to navigate. So two new teams in the Hero Indian Women's League walk into the Trans Stadia under the threat on missing out on the top four. It is now or never for them. Sports Odisha more than just a Rekha Podal, of course, with a wealth of attacking options, but it will be the composure of Manisha and the experience to key to winning points, as she too has the habit of picking themselves up from losses, but they have won 4 games this season so far. Kanika Burman checks her watch, and off we go then. And so we talk about all the troubles in front of goal for Misaka United, but the captivating numbers that make up this rivalry say that no other Hero Indian Women's League matchup. It seems that when it comes to them, the tactical boards and straight lines of chalks and woodwork colored in bright white and corner flags, everything is just an illusion and everything melts. So we welcome you to Misaka United against Sports Odisha, two teams searching for yesteryear's pride and who have been living the season's ultimate paradox. Another evening of now or never, another evening of do or die. Two teams know how to win, have to search for that key again to unlock their potential. Even if it comes off late, it might turn into something electric, and Hero Indian Women's League unpredictable as usual. The ball is nodded back towards the danger area. Everything to play for in this match. Misaka United in white and red, and Sports Odisha in blue, even though they are placed 4th in the points table. Despite conceding 13 goals in the competition. On the flip side, Misaka United are placed 6th. They conceded only 2. Scored 9 goals, managed 4 clean sheets, the most by any team after Gokulam Kerala in this group. And Anup Theras Raj, who was formerly with Bangalore United as a player, played for Sporting Club de Goa and now IFC. This Paromita, the AFC B license holder, led the Bangalore United in her playing days, 35 years old. Her team finished 3rd in the Odisha Women's League and they secured qualification for finishing 4th last season. With the inclusion of Sonia Opoku, without a shadow of a doubt gonna strengthen Misaka's midfield. An early defending to do here for Poonam. East Bengal confirming their qualification for the quarter-final. And they defeated Hops earlier in the day by a solitary goal, and the skipper Ratna scoring from a spot kick. Their first ever entry into the quarter-final of the Hero Indian Women's League. And the two bottom place sides of the Group B playing out a 0-0, Kahani and Mata Rukmani, which means Kahani ends being at the foot of the table and Mata Rukmani just finishing above them. Both the sides with 1 points on board, but Mata Rukmani with a goal difference of -18 and Kahani with -30, and Misaka United are exactly above them. They still have a chance to play the quarter-final, even though it is a very tough permutation combination, and the only way is by beating Sports Odisha, which will take them level on points with Odisha to 13. But if Mumbai Knights they beat Gokulam Kerala, then end of the road for the side from Bengaluru. But here they come, first real chance from Misaka United. A scuffed attempt, getting ahead of a marker and delivering that cross. Keeper had to stretch and punch it out of the danger zone, and it was Linda's cross. Spandita Das Just palms it away from the danger area. Misaka United quickly reset themselves high up inside the opposition's area. Whenever they struggle to find inroads, they go behind, look to reset and reorganize. They've got the meanest defense in the league. 3 draws in a row for Misaka United, beginning with 0-0 against Mumbai Knights. That game against Gokulam Kerala was the biggest upset, managing to stop Gokulam's winning run, holding them in a 0-0. Might be a flying arm involved from Sanfida Nongrum. There's the number 15, Sanfida. Misaka United, they defeated Kahani FC by a big margin, 6-0. Lucy Jira, the Kenyan striker, is on the bench. Lalrin Muani, however, is starting. She's on 3 goals. Sends it in towards Simran Gurung. Comfortably cleared by Sanamija, who's starting alongside Poonam in the heart of Sports Odisha's defence. Mamta Patra, the skipper, playing on the right hand side of defence, and Ritu Devi on the left. Poonam and Sanfida, 2 of the deepest sitting midfielders. Sumitra Hembram with a slightly advanced role, with the freedom to support the front 3. Anju and Nisha, and aiding Manisha, who will operate down the centre, trying to find room for the cross. Went for the shot instead, and will get a corner kick for her efforts. The number 7, Anju, with the attempt. A win confirms Sports Odisha's qualification by taking them to 15 points. A draw takes them to 13, and they'll have to pray that Gokulam beats Mumbai Knights or it ends in a draw. There's that outswing floater. Sanfida Nongrum was interested, just got under it a bit too much. Could have done better, at least hit the target. She was unmarked. A free header from the centre. A crucial game going on between the Mumbai Knights and Gokulam Kerala. The Mumbai Knights, they are on 10 points. A win takes them to 13. They got to beat Gokulam by at least a margin of 4 goals. And if it's a draw, then Sports Odisha and Misaka. If Misaka wins, then a win will do for the Knights. The win will make things difficult for Mumbai Knights, unless Misaka United, they beat Sports Odisha. Even if this game ends in a draw, still it will be difficult for Mumbai Knights to qualify unless they beat Gokulam by a margin of at least 4 goals. That looks very difficult though. And if you bring it down to numbers, both Misaka and Sports Odisha, not much of a difference between the two teams in terms of scoring goals. Sports Odisha have scored 11, Misaka have scored 9. But when it comes to protecting the leads, when it comes to holding on to the leads, then Misaka United have slight edge over Sports Odisha. They have conceded 13 goals and managed a top four finish rather last year. Sports Odisha, by the virtue of which they were allowed to play this season, earned a direct qualification despite not winning the Odisha Women's League. And all to play for. Then Misaka United versus Sports Odisha. They battle it out in a do or die match. The simultaneous kickoff at the Trans Stadia. And the news from the other venue is Gokulam has taken the lead against against Mumbai Knights, pardon me. Which means Sports Odisha, they can even qualify with a draw. There will be information passed on from the technical area. Sports Odisha will be much more relaxed, but sometimes the thing that you can even do it with a draw can backfire. A team stepping onto the pitch with only equation to win can be a blessing in disguise. Gokulam and East Bengal have already qualified the qualification from this group. The ball is floated into the area. It's a very feeble punch. The ball is still bobbing just on the edge of the 18-yard box. And it's been picked up by the number 16. She is cutting inside. That's much better from Lalvin Moani. Sabitra Bhandari looks to be on fire for Gokulam Kerala, as she has doubled the lead for the Malabarians. Gokulam and their dominance continues in the Hero Indian Women's League. It will be an uphill task now for Mumbai Knights to try and win, going down by 2 goals against a side like Gokulam Kerala. Never easy to bounce back. Meanwhile, just switching on to this game, it's 0-0 as we approach the first quarter. The team in white looks to be more comfortable on the ball. Misaka United. The number 12 Nisila. On the Bengaluru based side, only a win will keep their qualification hopes alive. It won't be enough. The qualification scenario is a bit favorable for Sports Odisha, as even a defeat will see them through. The only way they can be eliminated from this competition, if and only if Misaka United beats them, because the side from Bengaluru having a goal difference of +7. Back in 2018, when Misaka United they decided to form a women's team and participate in the local league in Karnataka. The mission was to develop local talent in the state. To their credit, the planning went exactly according to the script this season, with the host of local players in their ranks. They won the state league and qualified for the Hero Indian Women's League, managing a top 8 finish will be icing on the cake. That's a slightly clumsy from Poonam. The Ghanaian Sonia Opoku was fouled. For the referee Kanika Burman, her first evening game at the Trans Stadia. one of the very few women referee who was in charge of the men's game during the Calcutta Football League. A remarkable achievement for her. It's been an illustrious career already. 29 years old. A slightly conservative approach from Sports Odisha, not putting any kind of pressure on Misaka. The floodgates have opened up the Shahibagh ground. Gokulam have tripled their lead. There was a clear push on Poonam. It's turning out to be a field day for the Malabarians at the Shahibagh ground. There was that push from the number 10. Sandhya, the number 7, a seasoned campaigner. She was once the most valuable player of the Hero Indian Women's League, has tripled the lead for Gokulam. The quarter-final is going to be very, very interesting. Even though Gokulam Kerala will be the clear favourites. Savitra Bhandari as well, she has find her brace. Gokulam leading by 4-0. And almost a goal at every couple of minutes. Sports Odisha will look to seal their qualification berth by a win here. There's that shot away from Sonia Opoku, quickly taken by the Ghanaian. Just making Spandita Das work. She was very alert, stayed low, stayed along with the ball, and diving to her right, and gathers it completely, comfortably. Sonia Opoku with the attempt just from the edge of the box. Now that is what she is capable of. Slightly casual here, Sports Odisha. Poonam. The ball just taken away from her by Nandeshwari in an unfamiliar central role alongside Tarini Kumar. Sports Odisha just lacking in intensity in their passing drills. Misaka United attempting to play that ball forward and take control of it. It's a very cheap giveaway, and the player went off balance, just trying to do too much on her own. The number 6 of Sports Odisha, Sumitra Hembram, almost had a free run. And scanning the environment is the number 15, Sanfida Nongroom. She hails from Meghalaya. Simply grown into her role of being slightly withdrawn. Just provides that stability, that control in midfield. I'll try and show you how she went off balance. Look at that. Simply rolled over the ball. Misaka United with an early pressure. Can they take the lead here? Already one shot on target from Sonia Opoku. Even though it wasn't substantial enough to beat Spandita Das. Confidently trying to play it out of the back. Almost getting caught out there, the number 22, the left full back of Sports Odisha. And here they come. Chance to slip in the number 12. Manisha was ahead of Sanfrida Nongroom. The ball just taken away before it could reach to Sumitra. Mamta Patra with an early ball into the box towards the number 11 Nisha. And even though Anup Theras Raj in charge of Misaka United, but most of their tactical decisions are made by Anthony Dias, who is the senior man, of course, with more experience. He's the one who makes all the tactical decisions. The young coaches like Anup Theras Raj, just a good learning window for the youngster. And Paromita so for her side, finding it hard. Produced a lot of young talents, but producing talents is one story, but bringing them here, giving them an opportunity to play at this stage is a big thing. The youngsters also getting a matchup against some of the international stars, rubbing their shoulders alongside India internationals. But in this tournament, really, Sports Odisha have been a surprise package in Group A. Well, the teams must have known by now that the qualifications are already sorted. Gokulam and East Bengal are qualified from Group A. 3 points today will just give Gokulam that sense of reassurance that they are going through the group. The referee tried to play the advantage initially, but eventually giving a free kick to Misaka United. That was a challenge on Lalrin Moani, a very soft one from Ritu Devi, who's got a goal in this campaign for Sports Odisha. She scored in the previous game against East Bengal. It was a 2-1 victory for Sports Odisha, who are currently on 4th in the points table. And both the sides are playing their last group games. Sumitra Hembram, their manager in midfield, manager in terms of managing the ball. Sanfrida Nongroom is the distributor in chief. And all those passing masters up top, like Anju and Nisha. Sports Odisha have got a lot of wealth up top, but they have taken their foot off the gas, allowing Misaka United to have the lion's share of possession. The goalkeeper Nurul Azurin, the first player in the history of the league to have come from Malaysia. And after winning the Karnataka State League with Misaka, she had to wait before Misaka confirmed their qualification in the Hero Indian Women's League. There's that release down the left. Nisilia's crossing! A good looking ball as well. The attack is still on. Lalwin Muani delivers. And Poonam had to clear. Moment of scare for Spandita Das. Just too far ahead of the number 16 Lalwin Muani. She recovers and redelivers with her magical left foot. Ball whipped in from the left. Good defending as well from Poonam, just not allowing the number 16 that angle for that header. Hurt herself in the process as well. And we have the first corner of the game, and a treatment might be needed. There's Paromita and the bench of Sports Odisha. Nano Paraj. Is he on the road of something special? A certified coach and founder of the United Soccer School. It looks like signaling for a change. There was that clash between Sonia Opoku and Spandita Das. And the former came off worse. She's been stretchered out, Sonia Opoku. Let's see if Misaka turns on to Lucy Jira. The whistle for the cooling break. And no such nearly moments in front of goal apart from one cross from Nisilia down the left, from where Misaka United could have scored, but a brave goalkeeping from Spandita Das, making the score line, is keeping the score line rather at 0-0. A few half chances that are being created in the first 26 minutes of this game. Let's have a look at what happened so far. And Misaka's Linda left her marker behind, got the cross in. Spandita with that punch out. Sanfida Non-Groom's header, not finding the target. Half clearance from Nurul, and this was the toe poke from Sonia Opoku. The best chance so far of the first half an hour. Great quality on that cross from Nisilia. More of that will be required over the course of the next 60 minutes. And being able to participate in the Hero Indian Women's League was a dream come true for the side from Bangalore. The Anthony Dryas, after his side pumped in a half a dozen against Kahani in Group A encounter. He has been with the club from 2015-16 season and in charge of the women's team since then. Have been with the club's women's team since its inception, and initially had a random bunch of players and could finish only 5th or 6th in the local league. But things started improving from the season 3, and they made considerable progress and finished 3rd and then as the runners-up. And every year have been emphasizing on a certain set of rules and philosophy which they want to implement, and have been doing that. Meanwhile, they've got a chance to take the lead from the corner. And Nisilia takes it. Was lacking in pace. It is picked up by Sanfida Non-Groom. That's a clever pass onto the number 7, Anju. She's got acres of space down the right. Picks out the number 12, Manisha. Quickly went for the shot. Shut down that shooting space. Sonia Opoku will not be able to continue. That is the word. So a change is getting ready for Misaka. That is going to be a bit of a blow for Misaka. Sonia Opoku and her presence. Meanwhile, slightly casual. Giving away the ball, Linda. In a dangerous area, Sanfida non-groom. Mamta Patra from deep. Looking for the number 11, almost onto the path of Nisha. Good shielding there from Sudha. And so Lucy Jira replaces Sonia Opoku. The Kenyan comes on. Misaka United's top scorer. Lucy Jira with 3 goals. Even she's the joint top scorer though, along with Lalrin Moani. And Linda with the clearance. Seems to be in a lot of pain. Seems to be in tears. Sonia Opoku. Very vital to the way of Anup Teres Rajan. How he likes to play, the Ghanaian. And having to miss out the remaining minutes of such a crucial encounter is really painful for any professional player. A corner delivered, easily headed out. And now Sports Odisha will look to reset. Restarting play. Mamta Patra stepping up early was Mithila. And the news from the centre is that Sabitra Bhandari has completed her another hat-trick, which takes her scoring tally to 22 goals. Incredible achievement. 2 more than El Shaddai last season. Gokulam Kerala are 5-0 ahead. It's turning out to be a rout at the Shahibag Police Ground. Gokulam will finish on 19 points from 7 matches. And Mumbai Knights will be knocked out. And the stage is set for Misaka to beat Sports Odisha and qualify for the last 8. Is Lucy Jira on the turn. She's got more pace surely than Sanfida non-groom. Tried to slip in Lucy, the number 16, Lalrin Moani. And now stepping in, Linda. She's got clean set of heels. Linda keeps going. And not enough on that tackle. Linda's crossing! Just couldn't connect. The number 31, Lavanya. She scored in that 1-1 draw against East Bengal. Not managing to find her third of this campaign. Got that completely wrong at the far post, Lavanya. That could have been 1-0 for Misaka United. A pinpoint cross sent in by Linda. Here they come once more. The ball is towards Lucy now. Laid back. Number 21, Nandeswari. Sudha was looking for that run, which didn't come. She saw the gap between the defenders. A couple of clean sheets so far for Sports Odisha. Out of the 6 that they have played so far, one of them came against Kahani FC and the other one against Mata Rukmani. So both the clean sheets coming against bottom place sides. And for Misaka United, their clean sheets have come against top teams. That has been the contrast between the two teams in terms of keeping things tight at the back. And Nurul Azurin on the ball. The Malaysian keeper, the Malaysian import of Misaka United. She's been very impressive in this tournament, keeping the likes of Hempriya Siram on the bench, who now becomes the club's second choice keeper. Wasn't the scenario during the state championship though. There's that interception from Sudha, looking confidence in defense. Misaka, and now they pour forward. Attempted reverse pass, it didn't work out. Simran Gurung couldn't execute that pass towards Lucy. Sunfeed and on Groom. The Sports Odisha side that plays in the Odisha League, among the existing top tier women's football leagues in India. Meanwhile, ball is delivered into a dangerous area, and Anju came in from behind. Let's have a look. Nisha's cross came in from behind and took Nisilia by surprise. She didn't realize that number 11 is making a late entry into the box. Simran Gurung went for it from about 35 yards out though. Given away to Nisha. She's got only one player inside the box to aim at, and no other blue shirts in and around that 18-yard box during this gameplay. Seems like a foul has been committed against Nisha. So Sports Odisha will make a change. Their second best player, and after Rekha Paudal, Manisha Nayak will be coming on. A couple of times she scored during the season for Sports Odisha. One of them was against Mata Rukmani, and the other in the opening game against Hops. And there's that tackle straight into the knee of Nisha. She is limping. And now free kick from a promising position. Can Sports Odisha make this particular set piece opportunity count? Anju will be taking this as clearly a right footed player and favors that side. Anju takes it. It was dipping and swerving, came off the post, and no one in blue was closing in on the rebound. Misaka United survives. 6-0 for Gokulam already. Half a dozen. Sabitra Bhandari with 4 strikes. Sports Odisha will have to sacrifice Nisha now. That was the take. Just rattled the crossbar. Manisha Naik expected to replace Nisha. Nicely done there. An outstretched challenge. A challenge from behind. And got enough of the ball and concedes the corner. Sports Odisha. And so Manisha Naik coming on in the exchange of Nisha, who had to be replaced due to a serious knee injury. Only 4 players in white inside the box. One in the number 21 waiting outside. But cross comes in, the number 7 with the free header. A great take as well from Spandita. But the flag had went up against Lucy. She did hit the target, but wouldn't have counted anyway. Into the gully. A chase on for the number 7. Early ball in. Should be shielded out. The number 11 Linda closely marking the number 12 Manisha Naik, who's just come on. Anju time and again from the right wing. Looking impressive. Looking adventurous for Sports Odisha. This time crosses low. Easily headed out. Back into the area. Taken away by a white shirt and goes for the shot. Lalvin Muani. The keeper could only see that go sailing over the crossbar. Lalvin Muani took that with her left foot. Spandita Das had that covered, even if it was on target. But nonetheless, tempting bounce for the Mizo sniper. Since this inception of the Odisha Women's League, a total of 4 clubs have been crowned champions. East Coast Railway, Rising Students Club, have won the most titles in the league's history, being crowned champions thrice. Chant Club, Odisha Police and Sai have won it once. And the Mumbai Knights is the news, they have pulled one back against Gokulam. And the score line is 6-1 now. Still a mountain to climb for the Mumbai based side. Lucy almost sandwiched between couple of blue shirts. A precise passing, a clever running forward, the defender getting there ahead of the attacker, and Sudha with a brilliant piece of work there, just getting across the attacker. Manisha Naik made that interesting run forward. Both the defense have been tight so far. In one of the occasions have managed to hit the crossbar. Sports Odisha via Anju's free kick. A couple of nearly moments from Misaka United as well. And so nothing separating the two teams There's going to be a lot of minutes added on in the first half. Linda, no room for the cross, going for shoulder to shoulder with the number 3 Ritu Devi, having a solid game, the number 3. She is a fighter in the defense line of Sports Odisha. Just overdoing it, Sanfida Non-Groom. There is the additional time of 6 minutes in the first half. No goals yet between Misaka United and Mata and Sports Odisha. A confident piece of work. Sanfida Non-Groom leaving the ball behind only momentarily though. Want the weather conditions is stopping both the sides from playing in high intensity game. Maybe in the second half we would see teams open up a lot more. Both the midfields looked slightly unorganized in the first half. And now applying pressure on Sudha is the number 10 of Sports Odisha. Manisha Nayak. She was hot on the heels of Sudha, thus forcing her to make that early clearance. A balanced shape from Misaka, going with a 4-2-3-1. A 4-3-3 from Sports Odisha. They are losing the midfield battle time and again. And this was the closest they've gotten to score in the first half. I got to wait and watch whether the flag went up against Anju. Know that it was a clear scoring opportunity for Sports Odisha. Could have taken the lead before going into the break. Just mistiming it by a fraction of a second. Just had to touch it in. So a couple of chances then late in the first half for Sports Odisha. They've got 4 wins in their ranks this season, a couple of losses, 3 victories, 2 victories rather for Misaka United, and 3 draws. Meanwhile, here they come from a sharp angle into the side netting. So chances at both ends. In the last 3 minutes, 2 chances created by both the sides. Simran Gurung straight away into the side netting. Sudha, the centre back. She's been the pillar of strength for Misaka United in defence. It will be a challenge though for Sports Odisha to break down their gritty defence. Gokulam Kerala have struggled to do so. So has Mumbai Knights and East Bengal. Ritu Devi. A slight shimmy towards her left. Turn and pass up towards the number 10. Manisha Nayak away from one. Still Manisha, but couldn't go past the number 31. That was Lavanya. Just about a minute and a half remaining in the first half. And hustled off the ball, Lucy. Joining in to the attack, the number 12. She stops us, takes a look up and delivers. Has been hard to penetrate the Misaka United defense in the first half. Just a minute remaining in this half. Clearance from Poonam. So at half time at the Shahibag Police Stadium, Gokulam Kerala with a comfortable 6-1 lead. About 30 seconds remaining here at the Trans Stadia. While they go during the half-time break, they will be aware of what's happening at the other venue, and Sports Odisha will be extremely happy with the result so far. But they got to make sure in the next 45 they hold on to this particular scoreline, or try and take the lead and put the game to bed. Number 16 moving up confidently, was aiming for Simran Gurung. Kanika Burman has blown the half-time whistle here. It's been even Stevens between Misaka United and Sports Odisha here at the Trans Stadia. Chances falling at both ends. Both the sides, in fact, have been wasteful in front of goal. On one occasion, Simran Gurung lost her composure, hits the side netting. The number 7 as well, Anju, couldn't connect to a cross from the left. Otherwise, it could have been a different story altogether. So, we'll leave you with the highlights of the first half. This was Sonia Opoku's last piece of play of this half before she was replaced due to an awkward injury. This was the moment from the free kick, just rattling the woodwork. Lalvin Muani's effort. Sunfeed and Non-Groom's cross couldn't not been able to turn it in. Anju. So stay tuned, we'll come back shortly with the second half. Welcome back to the second half, and you're watching the Hero Indian Women's League 2022-23 live on the YouTube channel of the Indian football team. It's a Group A clash between Misaka United and Sports Odisha, and it is 0-0 at half time. And in case you are here, make sure you spread the word on social media. The matches are streamed live on the YouTube channel of the Indian football team. A few big moments and goal mouth actions, one from a free kick and one from a cross, but Anju doesn't connect, and Simran's effort went wide, but Anju failed to muster up anything going forward as of yet, apart from one free kick where she struck the crossbar, and few threatening runs from her as well down the right. But Sumitra and Sanfida Nongroom are working hard and trying to make something happen. We are underway then with the second half, and so football teams suffer and the football teams celebrate, but the football teams must also endure, and sometimes the mystery of football is not a problem to solve, it is a reality to experience, and especially if it is a clash between two equally ranked sides. The 45 defining minutes for all the players on the pitch. 45 minutes for Sports Odisha to make sure they book their name into the hat for the top four. Is it gonna be the team in blue, or is it gonna be Misaka United who gonna cause an upset here? The only way the Bengaluru based side can qualify is with a victory. It doesn't need anything else. Having a goal difference of +7. Sports Odisha on a +2. Here they come, looking for something constructive. Lalrin Muani of Misaka United, outnumbered. Sports Odisha have it. It goes for that crossfield ball. Didn't carry to Anju on the right wing. Sanamija plays it forward into no man's land. Talking about Odisha, known as the sports capital of India. A decade ago, if you talked about Odisha sport, you were probably talking about the athletes from the region. Given the grit and raw talent that the tribal belt, hockey players and track and field athletes were essential. The torch bearers of sport from the state. While their athletes continue to shine, Odisha has turned into a sporting capital of the country, with the state of art infrastructure weaving together the government support and a sport loving people. Couldn't take on Mamta Patra. She stood firm there. Football is also on the rise in the state of Odisha. And there's that interchange. Trying to unlock the left wing. Nisilias with the delivery. Clearance from Mamta Patra. And a long shot from distance taken by the Misaka United skipper. Isn't on target. I haven't seen much of Tarini Kumar. She's been slightly off colour in the first half, trying to be involved in the second. It's a do or die match for Misaka United. Nurul Azurin, Mithilia, on to the number 21. Nandeshwari plays it on the left. Linda on the overlap. And now closely supported by Lalrid Muani. Muani goes direct into the box, away from Poonam. Linda kept in play. Nandeshwari. Recently, the state of Odisha hosted the Under-17 FIFA World Cup with the national side, playing all of their group games at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar, which is to host the Hero Intercontinental Cup next month. The Hero Gold Cup to be held in the month of July for the women's. Once the IWL gets over, the senior nationals will come rolling down from 14th June to be played in Punjab. So hardly any rest for the women players, and that is what is quite intriguing to see. The players want to be involved with the sport throughout the year. With the Hero Senior National Championship, the Hero Gold Cup, the Junior Nationals, and there's going to be a football throughout the year, and that is one good thing. All the old tournaments are being reintroduced by the All India Football Federation, and that is so heartening to see. Lalrid Moani was looking for that channel ball. Spandita Das will take her time. Sports Odisha can afford to do it. Once they get onto the ball, they'll look to spend more time. A bit of urgency required from Misaka United, as it's a must-win game for them. A giveaway to Sumitra Hembrum. Nicely collected by Nurul Azurin. This was that giveaway, and immediately selling one dummy, creating the space for the shot, and went for it straight away, Sumitra Hembrum. She scored a goal from a similar kind of angle against Gokulam Kerala. Even though her side was on the losing end, it ended 8-1. The first real chance of the second half. Lavanya tried to set up the number 21 on the edge of the area, not on the same wavelength. It was picked up by Poonam instead. It could be a breakaway move from Sports Odisha. Sumitra Hembrum easily beating Nisilia. She's out of position now. The defender had to come across to cover the space, but the cross-in was slightly disappointing from Anju. Misaka United have got a one goal scoring option on the bench in Parvati Vaidya. Gokulam Kerala have scored another goal in the second half via their talisman Sabitra Bhandari, who takes her scoring tally to 24 goals. A lot of gap between her and the second highest goal scorer, Kajol D'Souza of Sethu Madurai. The youngster from Maharashtra yet to get into double digits in terms of scoring goals. Lucia Jira Nisilia inside the box. Ball comes in and just touched behind by Spandita Das. Stuck a hand out and palms it over for a corner. Went directly for goal. Nisilia. Lucy Jira was waiting in the centre. The cross was too close to the keeper. And the decision making in the final third once again letting them down. And now she will look to make amends. Here comes the in-swing floater. Easy clearance from the near post. Getting there first, reading it early. The number 3 of Sports Odisha, Ritu Devi. A well-timed tackle. Gokulam Kerala heading towards double digits. 8 already, with more than half an hour remaining in the game. Raining goals at one end, and it's completely dry here at the Transstadia. Safety first is the approach from Sports Odisha, and Sandhya scoring her double for Gokulam Kerala. And robbed off by Sumitra Hembram. This is looking dangerous from Sports Odisha. Poonam joining in the attack, and Poonam goes for distance. And not troubling Nuden on this occasion. Set up perfectly for her. A long chase from Simran Gurung. Putting it into touch. Referee will certainly allow time for the change as Parvati Vaidya is getting ready to come on for Misaka United. It's taken a touch off a blue shirt. And corner for Misaka United first, their second of the second half. And Tarini Kumar, the skipper, comes off, leaving the armband with Mithilia. Parvati Vaidya replacing her. Just a moment of magic required from Misaka United. This is looking good for the team in white. A powerful header away. And Mithilia will look to get things going though. In a lot of space is Lavanya. The flag has stayed down. She is up against Poonam, and great defending once more. Brilliant stuff from the number 5, Mamta Patra, the skipper of Sports Odisha. Got to fall back quickly. She has lost it. Could be through on goal. The number 10 has stolen the march. Manisha Nayak. A second touch, slightly heavy, allowing Nurul Azurin to take the ball away off her feet. We are approaching the hour mark here at the Transstadia. It's still goalless between Misaka United and Sports Odisha. Sports Odisha suddenly looking dangerous, coming out of their shell, looking very purposeful while going forward. They're passing a lot more incisive. Just missing the cutting edge in front of goal, both the teams, isn't it? This was the chance. Look at Mamta Patra and her technique, just getting in between the ball and the player. And this is how the skipper at the other end, Mithilia, lost her player. Couldn't keep up with her in pace. And options racing down the middle. One bombing down the right is the fullback, Linda. What can she produce? Goes behind. A cross comes in, flag has stayed down. Chance for Lalvin Muani. It's still open for Misaka. One of the brilliant piece of defending you'll ever see from Sports Odisha. Look at that for a second. We all thought the flag would go off, but it stayed down. Lalvin Muani was in on goal, and Misaka with a big chance. He couldn't bury it. The number 16 could have taken it first time. But the number 22, Sanamija, keeping a very calm head, steps inside and makes the vital intervention. A big save from the number 22. That will have been curtains for Sports Odisha. Oh, a mistake here. Lavanya she got to capitalize. Deflected off Poonam, and corner for Misaka. Just a slip from Poonam. Looking slightly nervous at the back, Sports Odisha, giving away a possession in dangerous areas. Nisilia with the corner, comes out towards the number 21, tried to adjust her feet, got underneath the ball and eventually ballooned it over. And Nandeshwari was the player. And 9-1 for Gokulam. A staggering victory for the Malabarians. Scored more than 50 goals. This time the youngster from Manipur, who was an integral part of India's under-17 SAF championship winning squad, Roja Devi, scoring the 9th goal for Gokulam Kerala. High boot. A slight hint of stamping. That is what Kanika Burman took into account. And there you go. Mamta Patra with the free kick is sent back into the Sports Odisha territory. Incredible distance on the clearance. Powerful header away. Is still bobbling just inside the centre circle. Now it breaks for the number 17. Just asking a bit too much of the number 12, but the goalkeeper who will get there all day long. Sanfida Non-Groom backtracking. I tried to send it infield towards Sumitra Hemram. All those passes, all those crosses, just not finding its mark. A one-on-one situation. Was she brought down? Referee just let play carry on. She tried to play the advantage, Kanika Burman. Lalrin Muani went down. And now through the inner channel. Cross is deflected behind for a corner. Lalrin Muani running straight at Poonam. There was a trailing arm from Poonam as well towards her waist. Which is why the Misaka bench is so unhappy. There's gonna be a card for Anupraj. There's no tolerance of indiscipline here. Straight away a warning for the Misaka United head coach. Nisilia once more, a fourth time her corner, not producing anything meaningful for her side. It is a learning stage as well for the players donning the white and red of Misaka United. First time some of them getting the experience of playing in situations like this where they have to win to qualify. Not accustomed to playing in such conditions. Even though Sports Odisha they have gone through the situation last year. Lavanya with that steal robbed off by the number 15 non-groom. Reverse pass for Sumitra. Sumitra creates angle for the shot. What an opportunity for Sports Odisha to break the deadlock. Sumitra with a clever cut inside. And look at that, chops away inside. Got to do a lot better from there, the number 6. I can't believe her luck. Nurul Azurin. The All India Football Federation so far has been quite successful in terms of managing to spread the game across the length and breadth of the country. Teams are from almost every state and mostly the state league winners. 16 teams participated in the 6th edition of the Hero Indian Women's League. It is indeed a big achievement. Lalrin Muani, a sloppy defending from Sports Odisha. A safe pair of hands from Spandita Das. Just smelling the danger. Rushed out quickly, the number 31. Joining the attack, Linda. Nandeshwari. Taking a lot of responsibility in the second half, the number 21, in the absence of Tarini Kumar. Parvati Vaidya yet to grow into the game. She'll need a couple of positive touches to find that rhythm. Lalrin Muani once more pushed away by the goalkeeper, and the rebound is blazed over the top by Simran Gurung. She is causing all sorts of issues. Lalrin Muani. Lucy was asking for it. Just pushed away by Spandita. We tried to push it wide as well, but the number 10 was perfectly placed, just getting into that pocket of space inside the penalty box. And Lucy was completely free in the center, expecting a cutback. Linda has been the standout performer so far from Misaka in the second half. Slightly loose. Sumitra was close to her and wins it off her as well. She's got options on the right. In Anju, goes the other way around, but the offside flag going up against Manisha Nayak. I could have quite easily slipped in Anju down the right, choosing the wrong option, the number 6. And Manisha Nayak straight on offside. Cross from deep from Anju. Almost a hint of a handball. Lavanya doing her defensive work. Nandeshwari, she's been the live wire for Misaka along with Linda in the second half. Poonam and Sanfeed and Non-Groom playing in tandem in midfield for Sports Odisha. And give away in a dangerous area. No nonsense clearance. Lalrin Muani. She's got Poonam to deal with. Close to her is Simran Gurung. And getting the return as well, Lalrin Muani just showed a bit too much of the ball. And Poonam quickly capitalizing onto it via a sliding tackle. Sumitra looking to turn things around, and not the right to wait on that pass from Manisha Nayak. It was a bright idea though. And Mithilia cleans up the danger. Anju, her first touch deserts her. A perfect ball in towards the number 12. A poor touch from Manisha as well. Muani. Lucy. Lavanya running the ball out of play. So whistle for a cooling break here at the Trans Stadia, the match number 51 going on between Misaka United and Sports Odisha. It's still goalless. Just 15 minutes for Sports Odisha to see this game off, and that should be enough for them to qualify. Still a chance for Misaka United if they manages to score in the last 15 minutes or so. These are the chances that have been created in the first half. Not many from inside the box, apart from few. This was one of them. A major mistake from Mithilia, and almost in on goal was Nayak. This was the best chance of this game. Lalrin Muani should be scoring from there. The number 16. A yellow card issued to Anup Raj for arguing with the referee. This was Misaka's best chance of this half. Sumitra Hembrum couldn't make it count. Just kept on piling on the pressure Lalvin Muani this time drawing a save from Spandita Das, and the second ball was blazed over the top. And now the change is getting ready for sports. Odisha is Bharati Das. Paromita will bring on a midfielder in place of Sumitra Hembrum. A like-for-like change from the number 20. Time ticking away though for Misaka. Slightly wayward clearance. Parvati Vaidya with her first contribution. A quick feed from Nisilia. Lavanya. Misaka trying to overload the left wing. Nandeshwari. Linda asking for it and gets it. And just a minute of passing drills from the team in white. And goes on the outside looking to take on the number 12, Linda. Parvati. Nandeshwari. 20 yards from goal. Was shaping up for a shot. And quickly brushed off Lavanya. Shouts for a handball and given. The referee was close to the incident, and that was an easy decision to make for Kanika Burman. Sudha delivers too far ahead of Lalvin Muani, who does exceedingly well to keep the ball in play. Coming towards the number 10, falls for Lucy! But it hasn't gone in. I think the flag went up against her. And got to wait. That was the cross and a shader from the number 10. And the flag went up against Lucy Jira. Sports Odisha survives. Good ball forward. This is looking good for Sports Odisha. And the number 10 Manisha Nayak, who wasn't aware of what's happening behind her. Excellent recovery challenge from the number 20 Sudha, just putting off the number 10. And look at that. Had to do it with a lot of risk. Just delayed a bit too much in terms of getting the shot away. And Nayak concedes a corner. And it's a throw in rather. And Misaka United won't mind. Lucy Zira, Lavanya, Nisilia. Outside of the boot, digs it out. got in the way. Here's the number 3 from Sports Odisha, Ritu Devi. Ball over the top, Ritu's header. Mithilia with the interception. Scooped up, but didn't reach Lavanya. The tactics from Padomita almost worked out. Trying to sit deep and hit Misaka United on the break, because we are stepping into the last 10 minutes of this game, and Misaka United will come out all guns blazing. The only way they can stay in the competition is by winning, is by beating Sports Odisha. Uh, 214 goals scored so far in this tournament in match number 51 and 52, running simultaneously. 4 goals on average per game. That's quite a good ratio. Lavanya. She's got Mamta Patra to deal with, making it slightly hard for the number 31 to make any inroads, getting past her. She's a very physical player, Mamta Patra. A good piece of work from Linda. Here comes Sports Odisha, cut back and onto the ball. The number 20 covering a lot of ground. The shot just over. Lucy in a slightly withdrawn role in the last few minutes of this game. That could be costly. A very poor touch from Parvati, almost inviting the pressure here, Misaka United. The captain is completely furious. Mithilia. There's going to be a change. The number 10, Simran Gurung, who will make way for Lalwin Maui. Another player from Mizoram. One is already on the pitch. Lalwin Muani, the number 16, playing down the right. Lalwin Maui is more of an out-and-out striker. They need a number 9 here, Misaka United. There she is, running into space. Goes towards the byline. Winning it off her, Poonam. And that is how she got the better of the number 17. Shubhasini Shaha has been introduced by Padomita. She replaces Anju. Lauren Moy. A wayward pass. A powerful header. Moy again. And she's surrounded by a couple of blue shirts. Almost harassing into mistake, but cleverly wins a throw-in. Nicely stolen off her feet by Sanford and on Groom. This is a good looking ball. Trying to hold up play here. Nayak waiting for support. And support does arrive in the form of the number 15 non-Groom. Curling it towards the far post. The number 17 is waiting in the center. The ball delivered is so disappointing from Manisha. But she has managed to win a corner kick. Sports Odisha looking for the insurance goal. As long as it stays 0-0, the Misaka United are in with a chance. Even till the last minute, even till the last second. And now, a chance to counter. Parvati almost falling into the defensive line. There are two out and out strikers up top now. Lavanya just occupying the central position alongside the newcomer Lalrin Moy. And she was operating out wide. And there is the target man in Lalrin Moy. The last group came of Group B. And Gokulam, East Bengal and Hops have already qualified from Group B. And if this ends this way, Sports Odisha will also be through. The Mumbai Knights on the verge of getting knocked out of the competition. But they can certainly hold their head high, given the fact it was their first season in the Hero Indian Women's League, and taking on a side again like Gokulam Kerala, never easy. No such urgency from the Sports Odisha players. Already in double digits at the other venue. Gokulam have made it 10-1. And Nasilia who wins it off Mamta Patra. Cross is collected by Spandita. It was Lalvin Maui, pardon me, and not Nasilia. And there she is on his screen. Doesn't do enough there, Mamta Patra. Just tried to be a bit too clever. Sports Odisha skipper still tying her laces. She got to get up. No chance of relaxation. Misaka United will be looking to up their tempo. We are heading towards the injury time. Another good looking ball. A flick on from Lalwin Muani and expecting Linda to get onto it. But Ritu Devi makes sure she gets there first. Uh, 6 minutes of additional time. 6 more minutes for Sports Odisha to hold on, to hang on. Uh, 360 seconds here for Misaka United. Lalwin Maui clearly offside. Well seen by Roshni Chanu Maibam, the assistant referee. Chim Chim Serto is on the other side. This game went so smooth, no such confusion. Sanfidan on groom. Anywhere will do for Sports Odisha. Ritu Devi down the line and asking the number 10 to chase, and she chases. Manisha Naik comfortable, slightly loose there from the number 21 Nandeswari. Mithila with the clearance, only as far as a blue shirt. Got to look towards the left, but she keeps going, looking to do all by herself. Lalwin Moani guide on towards Lalwin Moi. The number 16 and the number 17 combining, offering support. Lalwin Moani taking the wrong option. Maui tried to play it inside towards Lavanya. Gokulam Khela have registered the second best scoring tally of the season. It's 11-1. The highest margin victory of the season was 14-1. Against Kahani FC. Seems like a red card here. Kanika Burman, one of the supporting staffs of Misaka United, have been sent off. He must have said something. He made a gesture towards the referee, which is why Kanika Burman straight away issuing a red card. It's the goalkeeper coach of Misaka United, Shankar Anyappa. Shankar Anyappa has been sent off. A marching order issued by Kanika Burman. She had full control over the game right from the beginning, and not gonna allow any kind of bad incident under her watch. A very brave decision, a bold decision from the ref. This was the incident. Just asking her to leave the field, asking him to leave the field. Now Misaka United can still hold their head high. It's gonna be their 5th clean sheet of this campaign. They had the most solid defense in this competition after Gokulam Kerala. They can take a lot of plaudits. Going forward is the only area where they need to work on and come back stronger the next season. The ball is now with the team in white, Misaka. Final one last chance to break the deadlock. A lack of vision on the cross from Linda. Lavanya making it easy for Ritu Devi to clear. Sudha's header. Close to her was the number 10 Nayak, and now the players in blue joining in the attack. Reverse pass towards Nayak. Whistle has gone. The offside flag went up. Right decision from the assistant. Spandita just claims it. Victory taking Gokulam Kerala to 19 points. Maintaining a goal difference of plus 49. Making a big statement. And there goes the full-time whistle. So Sports Odisha have qualified from Group A into the quarterfinals. We come back tomorrow with a flurry of fixtures from the Group B. Misaka United just knocked out of the competition. And it's Gokulam Kerala, East Bengal, Hops and Sports Odisha who qualifies into the quarterfinal from Group A. A draw taking them to 13 points, and they finishes being third in Group A. Hops a fourth. This is how the crucial game between these two started. A lack of intent in the end from Misaka. Sonia Opoku was very unlucky, had to leave the field due to an injury. Lavanya got close a couple of times, so as this player Anju via free kick. Lalwin Muani a couple of times from distance in the first half. This was another glorious chance for Anju late in the first half to take the lead. Sumitra Hembram creating this, testing the keeper Lucy with a disguised ball towards Nisilia. Poonam also with a try. This was a big giveaway from the defender, and the best chance for Lalwin Muani to seal the game. Few card incidents as well. Sumitra Hembram not managing to make it count. Lalwin Muani again drawing a save of the keeper, and from a sharp angle Manisha Nayak should have scored it. And today's hero of the match is the number 12 of Misaka United, the left fullback Nisilia, for her solid display. And a check of 15,000 rupees handed over to the youngster from Meghalaya. Smiles on her face. So full time here at the Trans Stadia, and it has ended 0-0 between Misaka and Sports Odisha.